Couple models think I'm handsome.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Charlie Moncler in the building, back with another chewing gum review. Now I'm just playing with you guys.
Boy!
What we're actually doing today is deconstructing the outro from the song Highest in the Room by Travis Scott and Mike Dean. We're doing the outro only because so many people already covered the beat and almost no one covered the outro. And so anyway, let's get into it. And now guys, I want you to hear this masterpiece.
Can we play from the beginning? Play from the beginning and see what we got. Got a lot of fucking tracks of what we got.
First of all, let's start with the intro to the outro. So at first we have this cute chord progression played by a piano. I chose a piano from Keyscape. It's called Rich Ballad. It's my favorite preset and it sounds like this. So to give it a vintage sound, I added a RC20 retro color. I messed with a noise knob, gave it some of the wobble and distortion, turned the tone to the right, selecting this mode. I also made it a little bit more wide. I got rid of all the low end up to 130 Hz, something like this, and also I got rid of some of the very high end. So this is how it sounds before all the effects. And this is after. In the intro we also have this synth I made on Serum that is playing the same chords as the piano. Just different voices. Alright guys, for the effects on this synth we got an OTT, which is a crazy multi-band compressor. Just everything you put through it comes out really thick. Before? Nothing. In the OTT, you just have to mess around with your depth, which is basically your mix. This is the level of compression for your high end, for the middle, and for your low end. So you just have to mess around with those knobs. I also EQ'd this synth a little bit, cut out all the low end, all the high end. Alright guys, now the fun part begins because we are going straight into bass. So I use the bass from Trillion, which is my go-to VST for all sorts of basses, leads, shit like that. And the preset I use is called Minimal Octabass, and I just mess around with the envelope depth, and I also automated the cutoff. We don't want that. And as you can see, cutoff is rising right now. So as you can tell guys, at the end of each 9 bars, the filter is opening up and it creates sort of a transition between two sections, just like here. The drums are going in right now. It's just a very cool transition to use. And in the mix it sounds something like this. Alright guys, now comes the fun part because we're gonna be deconstructing the lead. It literally took me days to recreate this lead. So if you appreciate it, smash the like button and let's get to it. Alright guys, so first of all, I'm gonna let you hear the complete lead section. Guys, this is sounding completely insane, and right now I'm gonna tell you how I did all this. So as usual guys, I went ahead and open up Trillion, pulled up this Juno 60 Hoover Attack preset and turned up a little bit of heat. What we did next to it, half note delay, added some drive, shit like that, EQ'd that bitch, went to reverb, turned on this knob, turned on this knob, and the most important thing, guys, that I did to this lead, which Mike Dean does always, I automated the glide time, which you can find in Trillion right here, as you can tell here. What I also did to this lead is I went ahead and exported it. How you do that is just right click on your track, consolidate this track, and from track start, and then you just hit start. I won't do that because I've already done that, and you get the audio file right here. And what I did to it is I brought it up 1 octave just to give the lead more high frequencies. So the lead without the octave. It's a very small difference, but it plays a big role in the track. Alright guys, now comes the last part, which is the drums. And I'm not that proud of them. I couldn't really recreate them as much as I could the other instruments, but here we go. So it's just a random ass loop, so I just pulled it up, dropped it down an octave, stretched that bitch out, and added some crazy effects to it, like this sort of EQ, this kind of reverb, compressor, and the preset is called Extreme Pumping, so this is the drums before all the effects. And this after. That's it guys, let me know your feedback on this video, if I should do more of these, if I should do less of these. Leave suggestions for future videos down below. And as usual, don't forget to like and subscribe. And the outro is gonna play right about now.